Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to create this revenge makeup look, so keep watching and I hope you enjoy. Subscribe. If you're feeling fun and fabulous, then I recommend doing so. Starting off with one of my all-time favourite products, this is the byterry brightening CC serum. Are you ready to see the difference in my skin? I also forgot to mention I did prep my skin with the Road Glazing Milk. Honestly, one of my holy grails for a night out. I just feel like makeup applies so beautifully over the top. Can you just see the glass-like effect it gives my skin? And if I wasn't glowing enough, we're going in with the Guerlain Le Tint Terracotta foundation. I've been really enjoying this. I've used it in, I think, my last video, maybe the one before that, who knows. I feel like I'm going to go a bit heavier because obviously this is the ultimate look. We want to look unrecognisable. In order to do that, we've got to do what we usually don't do. I'm actually getting ready for a dinner with Givenchy Beauty. I just don't know when I got to this point in my life. I feel so unbelievably lucky to be in the position that I am. And I just want to thank everyone for following along and supporting because I get to go to these crazy, crazy places. Right, I've had a quick look and the skin is looking gorgeous. Obviously I got a few little blemishes. So we're gonna go in with a new product that I've been trying out, and it's because often on set I see makeup artists using a product like this. And this is the makeupforever HD Skin Face Essentials palette. And it's basically just like a load of creams. I don't know if like you've seen the curve case. The curve case from Made by Mitchell is like a similar concept. It's just kind of like creamy, balmy formulas with gorgeous skin tones and blushes, and you can use them all over your face. For concealers, I think the reason why makeup artists always use a product like this is because they can mix the shades to kind of get their perfect concealer match. So I'm just going to kind of like mix between these three here and then apply it in the areas I need the coverage. And then for under my I don't know either. For underneath my eyes, I'm just going to go for the brightest shade. Now, I typically don't do this, but I feel like to get that lift and sculpt and everything that we want, a lovely bright under eye will look good with this. Now, I start to place the product a bit further underneath my eye than you typically would, and then I'll kind of blend it upwards because then you've got less product where your eye naturally creases. And already we're kind of getting that natural contour because obviously this is lighter than the foundation that I use, so I am bringing it quite close to my nose, which for me is quite a lot of makeup. Like, I typically don't wear this, but it's a special occasion and I want to feel my absolute best, so we're gonna do it together. I mean, this whole makeup look is literally going to be using kind of like one palette, so I'm just going to mix these two shades here. And because it's from the same palette, it just kind of like blends like butter on your face. As you know, sometimes when you use different cream formulas, because of like the different consistencies, it can like lift or look a bit patchy. I find by using one palette, you never get that. And I'm just going to bring it down my nose as well, because I don't want it to be like a stark contrast, you know, between the two. Okay, for blush, I don't know what blush to go for. Maybe I'll go for like a pinky shade, pinky neutral. I'm going to start off with this one and then add like that just on the apple points, just because I'm wearing like a white outfit and I always think pink looks really nice with white. I feel like all I do is bang on about how I don't like pink, and then I do use pink. I like pink in makeup, just not clothing wise, because I find if you want that like snatched look but then still to kind of look natural, by bringing it over your nose still, you get that effect. And I'm just going with that like brighter pink. I don't find these blushes too pigmented, but it's nice because then it's really buildable. And you don't, we've all been through it where like you go with a new blush and they're so pigmented and then you're stuck with super bright pink cheeks because you put too much on. I haven't had that with this palette. You can just see how flawless that base is looking. I'm enjoying a lot, I was literally about to grab my MacBook to look for makeup. What am I doing right now? Clinique Chubby Stick highlighter. I've been absolutely obsessed with this because, are we ready? Are we steady? It's just so natural. Also, my camera setup right now, I've literally got the light balancing on top of the camera. We're not going to talk about it. Okay, lovely. And I'm going to come and bring you in closer for eyes. Okay, we're going to create the super smoky, super sexy, if I just say so myself, eye look, which I do get a lot of questions every time I kind of do it. People are like, oh, what have you done to your eyes? I'm going to show you. I'm going in first with the Vive Smoke Eye Wand, or the Vive Eye Wand in the shade Smoke. She doesn't know what she's talking about half the time. I'm just going to put that on, kind of sweep it all over as a base. And then I'm going in and blending it out. This is where we start creating the wing with this cream shadow and dragging that underneath. It's really going for that cool tone, brown, gorgeous shade that we love. And then I'm going to actually bring that down my nose as a bit of a nose contour. I feel like it's giving Black Swan. And I think it could be really nice because obviously I say obviously, you haven't seen my outfit. My outfit is all white, and so it's going to be quite like feminine and girly, so the makeup's kind of more sultry. And then going in with this Hourglass Quartet. They've got 3, I believe. I hope it wasn't a limited edition because I love these. They're the Curator eyeshadow palettes, and this is in the shade Minimalist. I'm going to start off with this shade because this will set, actually no, I'm going to start off with this one, actually it's a bit lighter, and just set that shadow stick in place. So that just kind of like sweeps all over. And then I'm going in with that shade here, and then I'll deepen it up with this one. I'm just showing you like how quick and easy a smoky eye can be. I feel like sometimes it's super intimidating. If I've got one piece of, like, one word of wisdom, apply more than you think, because honestly with makeup sometimes it feels like a lot to you because obviously you know your face without makeup, but like to the average eye it just looks like you just put a bit of dark eyeshadow on, you know? I just promise you that you never look as crazy as you think you do. If you've been on the hunt for like the perfect brown eyeliner, look no further than Lisa Eldridge Seamless Glide Eye Pencil in Ground Coffee. It's honestly, it glides on the eyeball like a dream. Did you see that? I literally barely touched my eye and it's already like a layer of pigment. It's crazy. And then I will just like put a bit on the top because I'm going to blend that out soon. Just doing the same on this eye. Do you see how that's just like woken up the eyes? And I think it really brings out the green. I love doing a smoky eye with brown because you can go like heavier with it and it not look as harsh as when I'm using black, I find. And I'm just taking this little Prada brush to blend out that into a wing. And again, it would just be like a lovely diffused wing because it's not a liquid. Just taking the concealer brush, actually the back of the concealer brush, and just very quickly sharpening it up. Now, can you see this sometimes happens? I will literally just go back in with my bronzer brush and pat over it because obviously I want to be like, but not too harsh. Going in with the Armani Vertigo mascara. I really like this mascara. Mascara really does just finish off any eye look. Okay, I'm literally obsessed with how this makeup's looking. Like, I think that looks absolutely flawless. Going in with the Rare Beauty eyebrow gel. This is honestly one of my all-time favourite eyebrow gels because it literally holds them in place. Doesn't leave like the white dandruffy pieces, but also you can't feel it. Like, you know when you put an eyebrow product on it, like sticks into place. I don't find that with this one, but it does hold them. So what more could you want? I'm finishing up the face with the Giorgio Armani powder. Literally head over heels in love with this. Just kind of setting those creams into place. I've got a bit of the Laneige lip mask on, but I'm just going to wipe it off. And this lip liner I've been using on repeat recently. It's like the most perfect cool tone brown. It's going to go with this eye look so perfectly. And it's the Makeup Forever Endless Cacao lip liner. It's just one of those formulas that glides on, but like it has staying power, which I appreciate as I feel like I drink so much. And lots of lip liners just kind of like rub off on me. I literally love how that looks. I'm actually liking the contrast between the outer layer, so I might go back into the trusty dusty Makeup Forever HD Skin Face Palette and actually go for maybe like, no, I don't want it to be too light. I'm going to mix these two shades. Lovely. Right, I feel like I just need to powder and then I'm done. I've got the Huda Beauty translucent, is it translucent? I actually don't think it is translucent, I think that's a complete lie from me. Pound cake, easy bake. I should know that by now. I've literally been using this every single day. I like using the lid as just to tap off the excess. And this just like literally smooths underneath your eye. It's incredible. And this is the finished makeup look for tonight. I'm actually going to finish it off with the L'Oreal Infallible Setting Spray, something like that. I know that it lasts the whole entire evening. I might change up my earrings actually because I don't think they match the vibe of what I'm going for. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you in the next one.